Hello friends, welcome back to my session. So today we're going to discuss about the valid and invalid test data using AI, and we'll see how we can create it. So what if I tell you most testers only create valid test data, but real bugs are usually found using invalid test data. And today I will show you how to use AI to generate both valid and invalid test data like a pro. So today we are going to learn one of the most important QA skills, that is test data generation using AI, but not just normal data. So we're going to create valid data, invalid data, edge cases, real world scenarios using AI plus real website examples. So if we talk about the real example, that is basically source demo checkout. So the concept behind this is, if I talk about the valid data, so valid data is something that system should accept, and invalid data is system should reject. For example, if I give a postal code that is 56001, so this is valid, and if I give, for example, ABCDE, that is basically invalid. So do remember, smart QA engineers just test both. Now, why invalid data is powerful? So most real bugs appear when user enters wrong values, blank fields, special characters, unexpected inputs, and not normal data. So we talk about the real scenario. So let's test the real checkout form in source demo. So I'm just gonna show you. So you just go to Chrome and just once open the sourcedemo.com, and so we just give the standard user as the username and password as this secret sauce. Just click on login. So we already have two items in the cart. We just quickly go into it and just click on checkout. So you could see here checkout asks for first name, last name, postal code. Now we will use AI to create valid inputs, invalid inputs, and some hidden edge cases. So I'm just gonna give here one prompt. So just mention here website sourcedemo.com and just give generate valid, invalid, boundary, null, special character, and edge test data for checkout form fields including first name, last name, and postal code. Fine. And just give here include expected behavior and just click on enter, and let's see. So we could see here teams some AI generated test data. So it just gave for first name with some invalid, boundary cases, edge cases, same for the last name and same for the postal code. So now let's do some real execution here. So I'm just gonna do one thing. First, I'm just gonna give some valid test data. So for example, if I give here John and just give here Smith and postal code as 56001, somewhat like this, and just click on continue. So we could see it has just gone to an overview. Now let's do one thing. If I again do checkout, now this time just provide some invalid test data here. So you could see now I'm not able to land onto the checkout overview page. So right now it's showing me some validation message, and you need to check whether it's revealing the weak validations. So team, in the same way, you can try with some edge cases also. Like you can give some @ and like you can give some datas with some emojis, with some spaces only. You can try with SQL injection. So this is where real bugs hide. So the real QA insight is beginners test only the happy path, but top QA engineers always test the bad input, weird input, unexpected input, and malicious input. This is what called real testing. If we talk about the advanced thinking, so now think like top QA engineer. So AI generated data should include positive scenarios, negative scenarios, boundary values, Unicode characters, security, payloads, long strings, and international names. For example, if I just give Joes or with some different languages names. So real apps must handle global users. Now if we talk about the automation thinking from SDET level perspective. So now think automation instead of manually typing. Some use case like AI generated CSV, JSON test datasets, dynamic random generators, then run hundreds of validations automatically. So the pro tip is always remember team, valid data checks functionality and invalid data checks robustness. Both are actually equally important. And you can try with this power prompt. Generate realistic valid, invalid, edge boundary, null, special character, international, and security focused test data for checkout form fields, include expected results and validation behavior. And the common mistake which most beginners make, they just test only valid data, they ignore edge cases, they reuse same inputs, they trust AI blindly, and the result is production bugs. So on the end, just to summarize this, we have learned today the real website testing, AI generated valid and invalid data, edge case thinking, real QA mindset. So this is what companies expect. So if you want more such videos, do follow and subscribe my channel. And I hope you understood today's session and you really enjoyed this session. So stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Thank you everyone.